Hello, everyone. I am Amanda Killian, and I'm in cohort I. I have been teaching for 25, 26, somewhere in their years, and I teach high school math. This year, my courses are calculus, pre-calculus, statistics. I did have trig for the first semester. I also teach computer programming, computer science 1, computer science 2, and in computer science 2, our focus is on Java. And I teach physics. So I teach a lot of the STEM disciplines, and I, as I have stated, and I think I mentioned, well, I know I mentioned on here, it's in a small rural school in central Pennsylvania. So our graduating class is sometimes around 60 to 70 students. It's grades 7 through 12, and there are around less than 500 students in the building. So, my current problem of practice is the lack of a consistent and supportive environment that educates and encourages secondary teachers regarding appropriate ways to implement relevant STEAM lessons and activities. I I noticed a big difference in the way that I had been teaching after I had worked for my master's in STEAM, and just the ways that I had started to implement things into my own classroom, starting with physics and then into calculus, and just different project-based learning and having students doing reflective exercises, and just I didn't really know at the time what I was doing, but students were engaged, and I would share my experiences with my colleagues, and I just want to be able to reach out to my colleagues and help encourage them to incorporate some of these ideas into their own classrooms so that we can reach more of these students, because many students, they don't have to take a math or a science their senior year, and I think we're maybe doing them a disservice by not providing some other ways that they can get content knowledge and experience some of this information. But I think it begins with the teachers. I think it begins with um, outside of my own room. I know I have control over what I can do in my classroom, but how can I help and encourage other teachers to do the same or similar things in their own classrooms to motivate their students and encourage their own students? So my framework here is well, no, I don't think. Let me back up. So I want to create a STEAM team, and I actually did do this back in 2019 when I had different administration, and so then that didn't last very long. So I have different ideas to hope to create the team and move forward with the team and provide consistency and that professional development that I think is necessary in order for something to stick and become more of a way of teaching, instead of like, here's a professional development, and here's an exercise we're going to do, and then teachers just don't continue to use that in their classrooms. um, anyway, so back to my framework. I've been all over the place with this framework because my it's outside of, it's working with the teachers, but it's teachers first, and then in my mind it trickles down into influencing the student motivation. So I'm not sure on that. My current research questions that I have posed here, how does participation in an interdisciplinary STEAM team influence teacher confidence and implementation of integrative STEAM strategies in their respective classes? And I'm looking at, interviews and observations and questionnaires, maybe teacher and student journals. So there's the teacher aspect to it, but then what is going on in the minds of the students that are involved, and is there a correlation between implementing integrative STEAM lessons and student content retention across the disciplines? So let me try to scroll here. So I have some potential keywords listed: integrative STEAM, professional learning community, STEAM team, student motivation, teacher and student self-efficacy. As far as program alignment, I believe it is supportive of this EDD and STEM because this is a small rural community. And as I had mentioned, many students don't take math, they don't take science in their senior years. And they're just really not, this is an agricultural area. It's not a place where sciences or, technology, engineering is really influenced and encouraged, I should say. So, I'm hoping to increase, or I would feel that it would increase maybe the way that teachers encourage integrative STEAM and STEM literacy for not only the teachers in the community, but also the students, and then maybe even additional community members. So just kind of that, you know, trickling down or trickling out, for every member in the community. So some of the things I'm stuck on, I'm not quite sure if this is too big for what I am able to do in with all of the things that I have, all of the different um, things that I teach. And even though I'm very passionate about STEAM and I see how it has changed for my students and the way that I teach in my classroom, and I want to help other teachers, I'm not sure if there will be buy-in from other teachers, and I do need to talk to my admin. So there's that end of, my problem. And then there's the here I am, with my research. So I have something. I'm not sure it's going to take me, but I do look forward to continuing on this journey and learning with all of you.